Hey guys, Steffen Baldwin here, owner of Save Them Dog Training at Mutts and Co in Westerville. And today we are going to talk about muzzles, the two main types of muzzles, why we use them and how to use them. So before we get into the types of muzzles, let's talk about the stigma of muzzles very quickly. Dogs have teeth. Sometimes dogs use their teeth in ways that we don't want them to use their teeth, and we have to train them to not do that. While we're training them, it's really important to be able to inhibit that behavior, basically not allow that behavior for a lot of reasons, for safety purposes, for liability purposes, but also to help with the training. So people say, the muzzle makes my dog look mean, Steffen. And I say, no, your dog biting another dog or your dog biting a person is really what makes your dog look mean. When I see a properly fitted muzzle on a dog and they're out and I can see their owners working with them and training them, I think that there is a responsible dog owner. I don't think we have a mean dog. So we have to get past that stigma. There's a great public resource to help you with some more information, and that's the Muzzle Up Project. So you can go to www.muzzleupproject.com to get some more information. Now to get into the muzzles, there's two main types. We have our basket style muzzle. This is from a brand called Baskerville. There's other basket type of muzzles. There's leather ones. There's different products out there that give you this basic basket type, but this is the one we use from Baskerville. And these are the ones you're probably most used to seeing either at your groomers or at your vets. These are the little quick slip-on muzzles. They go on very quickly, and they go on quickly because they're designed for short-term use. They slip on just like this. You go ahead and cinch it up in the back, and this is not the kind of muzzle that we use for training. This is not. This is only the type of muzzle that we use for quick visits to a grooming or to a veterinarian, not for training. And the reason for that is when we're training a dog, we want to be able to work with them for an extended period of time. That means they have to be comfortable. They have to be able to open their mouth naturally. They have to be able to breathe and pant, drink water, take treats. And that's what the Baskerville basket style muzzle allows us to do. So the first thing that we have to do is we have this little strap at the bottom, and people a lot of times will forget this part, and then the Baskerville muzzle does not fit as securely. This goes through the collar, and then the collar comes on. And I should add while I'm doing this that before we put the muzzle on the dog, we need to create a positive association with this tool. With every tool that we use, we want to create a positive association before we ever have to put the muzzle on. Again, this is obviously to stop a dog from biting. If a dog is biting, that means they're stressed out. That means they've crossed their stress threshold. So we don't want to just put the muzzle on and then put them into a stressful environment, because they're always going to associate the muzzle with stress. So the first thing we do is we get some awesome treats. We fill it with peanut butter. We spend a week or two getting the dog used to the muzzle and happy wearing it. Then we make sure it's a snug fit, and this muzzle here is a little bit too big for our practice dog. But if you have an actual dog and you come to Mutts and Co, they can help you get your dog sized up appropriately. After that, you go ahead and cinch it up here in the back. Nice and snug. And it's okay if this hangs down a little bit. A lot of times I'll just tuck it around so it's not drooping. There you go. And then the last part is to affix this right here on the top. People are a lot of times unsure where to put this. It just clips onto these little eye holes here in the back. Just go ahead and snag that in right there. You want to make sure that everything is tight. You can cinch it up here. Again, you want to have it clipped to the collar so they can't paw and get it out from underneath. And it should be a good snug fit. Again, this is just a little bit too big, but you can see how it's just a little bit too big and how a perfectly sized one would fit. You fit treats in here through the bottom. There might be a learning curve for your dog. You want to get some longer shaped treats, because again, if we're using muzzles the right way, it's to help a reactive dog become non-reactive and be safe in public, so we're using treats anyways. So this is where the treats go, and again, once you get your dog accustomed to the Baskerville muzzle, once you get them used to it and they see it as a positive tool, you can go ahead and take your dog out into a lot of situations where you might avoid taking them out. And the only way we make a reactive dog non-reactive or less reactive is by exposing them to the world, keeping them safe and keeping them below their stress threshold. So we have to get that idea out of our head that muzzles are bad or muzzles mean our dog is mean. Muzzles simply mean that we're a responsible pet owner and we're helping a dog learn how to live out in the world a little better and how to respond to situations a little more appropriately so we can all enjoy our dogs in the community as well. So if you have any questions on muzzles or muzzle training, again, a fantastic resource is the Muzzle Up Project online. You can also come to any Mutts and Company store and the associates would be happy to help you size them up. And you can talk to any of the trainers that work with Mutts and Company, and we can definitely work with you on creating a positive association with the muzzle, making it an effective, good tool to help you and your dog. So once again, that's Mutts and Company all over the Columbus area. Thanks a lot.